So what's going on, fellas? I had a potential piece of content that I wanted to post, and that's what this video is going to be about. But she deleted it. She cowed it out. She turned into a little chicken. I guess she knew JB2 Raw was going to do a piece of content on her. You know what I'm saying? That was going to hold her accountable towards the end. But basically, I'm going to tell y'all a story, her story, or what she said. Basically, she went to go out with her friend, so-called friend. You never know who the hell, how long they've been knew each other, these so-called friends of these women and things of that nature. They could have just met 2 weeks ago, and now they're already calling each other friends. You know what I'm saying? So she went out or whatever the case may be. They got sloppy drunk. She went back to the hotel, and her so-called friend had other people over. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't know those people or whatever, so she passed out. But she wasn't really passed out, and she overheard them talking, saying, oh, who that is over there? He shot to look good, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And her so-called friend told those guys that she didn't know, and that she said some girl was in there trying to get freaky with her too, that she overheard that. But they were trying to get freaky with her, the guys and the girls or whatever the case may be. They think she's passed out. She's not. She hears everything. She just, laying down and her eyes are closed. So once they made that notion to her so-called friend, guess what her friend said? She said something on the lines of, y'all can have your way with her. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. You did what I'm saying. They all think she's passed out. So when she heard it, she opened up her eyes and ran to the bathroom and called her boyfriend and said, come get her. But she didn't even know where the hell she was. Ain't that crazy? You're getting sloppy drunk around somebody that you just met 2 weeks ago. And you go back to a B&B or a hotel with some more people that you don't know, that person introduced you to, and you pass out and fall asleep around them. And you don't know where the hell you are. And you calling your man as if you just didn't do all that, get sloppy drunk, go back to a hotel and all that. Why are you getting sloppy drunk? Would your man want you to get sloppy drunk? But anyway, that's the story, man. I'm going to get into the video. When I say, would your man want you sloppy drunk or whatever the case may be, I'm speaking towards her, as if I'm speaking to her or speaking to women, period. Would your man want you sloppy drunk? I wouldn't want my woman sloppy drunk. You got to protect yourself. How you going to be aware of your surroundings? You sloppy drunk. But anyway, welcome to my video, man. To be getting drunk, not knowing where you are, and doing it around people that you do not know is very crazy. But anyway, what's poppin', partners? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video. All this, men are the enemy this, men are the enemy that. Turns out that your enemy be on the left-hand side of you or the right-hand side of you or behind you, looking at the back of your head. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When somebody looking back, when they behind you and they, you know what I'm saying? Like they got this little fake, sneaky, jealous little look in their eye. You turn around and catch them. Oh, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. But yeah, like I said, all you hear about is men are the enemy this, men are the enemy that. Turns out that your fellow woman is your enemy or enemy, and she's right next to you. You know, in these type of moments, you need to be able to call the cavalry. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's going to be aware. They're going to be aware for you, in which this is the only good time, or this is the only thing that these type of friends are good for. One of the only things, probably the only thing, like I said, is a cock blocker. She should have had a good, smooth, angry, no man getting, men are always choosing my friend over me, cock blocker. She needed one of those good old-fashioned cock blocking friends. That's what she needed in that moment. I'm telling you, if that woman would have had a friend like that in the moment, she would have been like, friend. They getting weird. I think we need to leave. They got you messed up. You know what I'm saying? I heard them over talking. Maybe she might even say it out loud. We're not doing that. They probably wouldn't even have tried it if she was there. You had a good cop blocking friend with you. Those are the times you take the good cop blocking friends with you, if they're jealous of you, They're cop blocking you in that way and not trying to protect you. You know what I'm saying? Then you probably wouldn't want to bring them either. A woman wouldn't want to bring them. I guess there was, I don't know. I don't want to say a 2-man, a 3-man, or whatever the case may be, but it was something where she linked up with some strangers. You know what I'm saying? She was already drinking and inebriated before that. So if she was jealous of you, she probably could have played along with them. But if she did it in a protective way, if she cock blocks a woman, her friend, in a protective way, then that's the one you want to bring, not the one that cock blocks you because they're jealous, that's 95% of them. By the way, if it's any women listening, if it's any men that have any women around them, you know what I'm saying? You guys should know this as well. 2 different types of cop blocking friends. You got the ones that are cop blocking because they're jealous. They're always choosing her friend over her. You know, she looks better, I guess. She gets more attention from the men. She has a better body, whatever the case may be. And you got the ones that do it out of protection, for protective purposes. And those are the rare ones. It's like less than 5%. You know what I'm saying? 95% are the jealous ones. Yeah, they're the jealous ones. Sometimes a woman might cop block her friend because she likes the guy that she talks to. You know what I'm saying? Like, not likes as in wants him, but you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? This guy's asking for her number or whatever the case may be, and she come over there and cop block because she respects that dude and she thinks that he's good for her and she likes him and he likes her and you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But those are rare as well. Those are rare as well. Most of them, 95, 96%, are jealous. They're cop blocking their friends, fellas, because they're jealous. But yeah, man, that's probably the only way that a cop blocking friend of a woman would be useful or would be able to make herself useful in the situation. Is if it's a situation like that in which she shouldn't be in a situation like that. Speaking of situations, she thought she was getting off the hook. She thought I was going to go through this whole video without getting on her first, other than what I said as the first line of the video. No, you got to get this word, sweetheart. She thought she was getting off the hook. Why in the hell are you getting drunk around complete strangers? Huh? Because you probably don't know where you, or didn't know where you were. I'm talking like she's going to watch this video or something. She may come across it one day. Who knows? I don't care. But you knew what you was doing while you was drinking. You knew, everyone knows, hey, the more you drink, the drunker you're going to get, depending on how much you drink. Why would you do that knowing that you're around strangers or knowing that you're going to be around strangers? See, fellas, bro, I done had so many women shoot their shot at me. I'm pretty sure a lot of men have went through this as well. When they're drunk, inebriated, women shoot their shot. Man, you talking about aggressive. You talking about confidence. Let a drunk woman shoot her shot at you. I turned all of them down. It's okay if you have one drink and you shoot your shot or whatever the case may be. Or you don't drink at all. You haven't drunk anything at all. You shoot your shot. No alcohol, I mean. But it's women out here that'll shoot their shot, and then, you know, when they wake up, if you spend the night with her, even if you guys didn't do anything, she's going to wake up and think you did something to her. You touched her inappropriately. You know what I'm saying? You didn't touch her consensually. Even though she was trying to make you do it. You know what I'm saying? But you was just like, nah, you drunk. I don't even give my number out to a inebriated woman, bro. And you shouldn't either. She probably won't even wake up and remember you. Like, who is this? When did I give him my number? You know what I'm saying? I've turned every last single one of them down. Even if I got to do my favorite lie. My favorite lie is I got 5 girlfriends, baby. You don't want these problems. That's one of my favorite lies. To turn a woman down. I let her go easy. You know what I'm saying? Or I might be like, oh, you too thick for me, shawty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I might just be like, you too in shape for me. I need a little more meat on them bones, you know what I'm saying? But you cool though, you feel me? I don't know, that's the type of stuff I say, you feel me? But I turned every last one of them down, and I'm I'm not bragging or anything. Don't get that twisted. But I'm just saying, you got to preserve yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep yourself safe. I don't want your number. If you're inebriated, you can't get my number. I don't want your number, no. And I'm not going to give you mine, hell no. You ain't getting my number. You're inebriated. You probably don't even remember that you gave me your number once you wake up from your hangover. And one thing you're not about to do is say, I touched on you inappropriately. Oh, no, ma'am. I have 5 girlfriends, sweetheart. I don't have enough time for a 6th one. I don't got enough time. But if you ain't had that much to drink, or if you haven't had anything to drink, ladies, feel free to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like I was saying, why in the hell are you getting drunk around people that you don't know? People that you don't know you should never see you like that, ever. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with having a drink. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to be vigilant and sober-minded. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you can watch all of your surroundings and stay safe. I never understood the act of going out around complete strangers and getting sloppy drunk anyway. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to tell you fellas, if you made it this far in the video, whenever a woman can, she don't want to get drunk around you for some strange reason, or she don't want to drink too much around you, or let's say she's a twerker or something. She don't want to, I said this in another video. She doesn't want to twerk around you or twerk on you when it's just you and her. Y'all chilling at the crib or something, drinking some wine, listening to music. But she's out and about in the club getting drunk. She don't want to drink too much around you. She's out there getting drunk around complete strangers. That's backwards to me. She don't want to twerk on you, but she's out there at the club. When she told you, when she go to the club, she twerk. I don't know how many women tell me this, but they was too afraid to do it in person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many, but there's been quite a few. That is a red flag. You rather open up to strangers and be open or loose perhaps around strangers than me. Within the confines of my home or your home, when it's just me and you, that's backwards. That's a red flag. You'll do it for strangers, but not for your significant other or the guy that you're talking to. That's strange. Very strange. But anyway, man, this woman has to hold herself accountable. Her friend ain't nothing because it wasn't her friend. You know women build friendships off of thin air instead of bricks. Yes, her friend is sick for that, but hopefully she learned her lesson. But what y'all think about the video? You know what I'm saying? If you got any truth, knowledge, or even a chuckle from this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, stay out the way. Be vigilant out here, man. Peace.